going on, people? Mr. Ellis here. Glad City Aquatics. My wife just got her a new dog named Gigi. But the reason for this video is to talk about my CO2 setup. Hold on, let me get it up out of here. Alright, putting this baby together pretty simple. All you have to do is make sure you have Teflon tape. That's what that white stuff is right there. And also have Teflon tape on the CO2. 1 second, let me look out the window and see what that big truck noise was. Alright, but anyway. So yeah, you just hooked you hook the regulator up to the adapter first, and you absolutely do need the adapter for these regulators. I think this is the Aquatech. No, this is by UP Aqua. But with the simple regulators, you do need the adapter because there is like a small little needle inside the adapter that releases the CO2 from the tank into the regulator. So it's a must that you have that. And when you're putting this together, put the adapter onto the regulator first and make sure that it's tight and secure, and then you will hook that up to your CO2 tank. Alright. This little hole on the side of the adapter is a pressure release hole to release CO2 just in case pressure build up. The first time I put this baby together, I didn't put enough Teflon tape on the CO2 tank. And there's like a little chip inside the adapter, so as I was screwing it on, it pushed the O-ring down, and it caused all my CO2 to leak out of that pressure hole right there. And there was really no way I could stop it, so I had to let it leak out, and everything got all frosty. It was kind of cool, actually. I didn't know CO2 could do that. It almost looked like, if you ever seen the Terminator, I think it's Terminator 2, when T-2000 got froze and he started to break apart as he was walking. It's something like that. It's pretty awesome. But anyways, I got the tube running all the way to the back to my bubble counter. Now, let me tell you the mistake I made. First time, I had my check valve on this, thinking it would stop the water from coming out of the tank and blah blah blah. But I was still siphoning this water out of here all the way down to the CO2 tank. So it was hard for me to get an accurate bubble count because it was pushing water out, and you had to turn it up and turn it down, and I don't know, it's a big headache. So I was lightweight ready to give up on this. I was going to give it a bad review and everything. But now that I switched the check valve, I can get a little steady bubble count. It's really hard to get a bubble count like this. If you're trying to get a bubble count lower than this, good luck, man. Like, I don't know, you gotta turn it ever so gently. Let me see if I can slow it down on camera. Slow it down. I just dished you. Alright, yeah, but normally when it gets this low, when you come back, it'll be stopped altogether. So I don't really prefer it that low. Let me see if I can turn it back up real quick. One hand. Hold up. Blop, blop, blop. Alright. That should be fine right there. But anyway, so yeah, I had to switch the check valve. Now I got the check valve on the line that leads from the bubble counter to the CO2 tank. And that seems to be working out great. So, geez, it's still a little bit too fast. 1 second. Alright, I'll go with that. So, all in all, I guess the simple regulator and adapter is the cheap route to go, and it's okay. I mean, I'm getting CO2 into my tank. What more can I ask for? But the new one I'm about to order, hopefully next month, it has 2 gauges. I think with the 2 gauges, I'll be able to get a more precise bubble counting. It has 2 gauges and it has a solenoid. So I'm about to order that. Then I'm going to take this regulator and adapter and hook it up to my 20-gallon. Right now I got some leftover fluo 88 gram CO2 left over from this tank. So yeah, that's basically the paintball CO2 review. Real simple to set up. It cost me $3.75 to fill up this 20-ounce tank. Oh yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it so far. So far, so good. Mr. Ellis, Glass City Aquatics, send them out. And look, I meant to tell y'all I got some I finally got my hands on some Aqua Vitro. I only got the Envy and Propel, but I got some Aqua Vitro, so yeah, I'm happy now. Alright, now I'm out for real.